My title right now is Vice President for the Customer, and in doing that, my primary role is to be in the stores, following up on and supporting all the programs, seeing how we're caring for our customers and our associates.
So what made you realize that you were supposed to be like in the marketing and advertising?
I've always been a little bit more of the creative mind side. I've always enjoyed marketing and merchandising and the excitement of events. And so as that became available, it just lent itself to more of my talents. I always took the opportunity to go into departments that I had not known before and or those things that I had not experienced before. And I enjoyed the learning process, and I would spend about just enough time to get enough basis behind me and then seek another department to work in. And I always enjoyed that learning curve and the opportunities that provided me. And to give me a base of information that I use today, and understanding clearly how and what it takes for those people in the stores to execute and do a great job, and what it takes in support of that.
Did you find it difficult to maintain your motivation throughout the years to learn more or move to different departments?
No, the exciting part about moving to each department is you might think you might know on the outside looking in on what that really takes and what that's all about, but until you truly are a part of that department and the environment, you don't know all of the ins and outs and the things that are necessary to be successful. And that was exciting to me, is because every single area had its own unique characteristics of what it took to be successful, the knowledge that you had to gain while doing the work in order to succeed, and then the relationships that you would build along the way.
So I started from the ground up, so to speak, and you never know what you do today, what you'll do tomorrow.
So when you were starting out, like with Harmon's, did you see yourself in the positions that you are now?
Well, I think for me, I started, like I say, I started on the night crew, throwing freight. And so it just evolved into that to 1984. Then I became involved in actually laying out the store.
At what point did you realize, like, I had to move up? I had to be something bigger than, mediocre?
Well, I think it goes back to your commitment, too. If you're committed to being better and being all you can be, then you grow into that. And it's a growth pattern. You just don't one day walk in and say, I want to build these stores. It's a growth. It's a personal growth and a professional growth. And Harmon's offers both of those to associates.
But it's interesting how I think we've all found our place. It wasn't like Frank said, I'm going to build a store for Harmon's one day, literally, but what through his commitment and drive to continue to grow and to educate himself and to find ways that he can contribute, he found the niche that really fit him well. My path was very similar. I didn't know exactly what that was going to be, other than I wanted to be a part of this amazing company. I saw the opportunities in front of me, and so it was a matter of taking advantage of that. I wasn't actually put in departments. I actually asked, I would like to go and do this. And when I saw the opportunities open, I took advantage of that. And I think, Frank, isn't that pretty much the way that you grew as well?
I see that too.
And I think that's, to some degree is available out there in all kinds of facets of the business. You find your best attributes, and if you have some weakness in terms of knowledge about what you need next to move, you need to go find how to get that. See if it's available through the company, see if it's available externally that you can find, but then take advantage.
How do you end up building those relationships with people? Like, how do you find them? and like, how do you recognize the opportunities?
Well, a lot of it is, a lot of them, they come to us. We give the small entrepreneur a chance, and that's what makes us a little different. We don't have a structure that it has to go through all these steps. It has to be, that's how you build the relationships, and by doing that, you get more and more people coming to you that are smaller, that have a good product. They don't know how to bring it to market, so we help them with that. So that's how you build the relationships, and it's long-lasting relationships. So.
I would think one thing that we're really proud of, and it just takes time, we've been doing it for 10, 12, 15 years, is our commitment to community and the places that we serve. Charitably, we realize that there's a great need, and you need to pick those things that you can really make some kind of a improvement in. There's a lot of need out there, and so we've been able to develop tremendous relationships with the community in terms of what the needs are to give back through our charitable giving. And the community, in turn, sees that we have the right values, integrity, that we're going to provide, the best resources and the ways to get those monies to those organizations so that then they can use those to really benefit the need that they're trying to serve.